are continuing this conversation right here in our studio with Richard Bregman, investment advisor and CEO of MJB Asset Management, joining us with some insight. Good morning to you, Richard.
Good morning.
Let's talk first what everybody's worried about right now, retirement accounts and pensions. That's what everybody really looks at. Are they okay?
They're okay. They're okay.
Don't panic.
Certainly don't panic. Take a deep breath. Keep the long-term perspective. Let's look at it. Most of us who are investing in retirement accounts, all of us, it's for retirement, so it's long-term. Mm-hmm. If you take that long-term perspective, you'll see this can just be a blip. It's not a pleasant blip in the moment, but over the longer term, these type of stock market movements happen all the time.
Some people are calling this a correction and long overdue, like what we heard from Jill. But when we saw this drop yesterday, 2008 came to the minds of a lot of people thinking, oh no. Is the economy, is the markets, and the system stable enough that we're not going to see another 2008?
Sure, it's very different in that regard. The system is stable. 2008 had a huge amount of excess in lending and housing and that part of the economy. The economy is basically sound right now. Right? There's a fear, as Jill mentioned, that the soundness of the economy sort of inversely creates this fear that we're going too much, too fast, too hot. Inflation rises, interest rates rise, the Fed raises rates to try and slow down the economy. That's what was on investors' minds the last couple of days, plus there's a new Fed chairman, and that's a little bit of uncertainty. So that's what caused the sell-off, generally speaking, but the economy is okay.
There were a lot of websites yesterday that crashed, portfolio and stock websites where people have all their money, where they can check their accounts. They crashed, and I think it was because everybody was going on and trying to move their money around. So should people move their money, pull it out, or change the way they invest at this time?
Yeah. It's the same. You have that long-term perspective. We're investing in retirement accounts, the 401ks. Those are for retirement. And even if you're retiring next year, statistically, you're living another 20 years. So you don't want to pull everything out. That's for sure. You want to stay focused. You want to stay calm. Don't panic. And you don't want to make a move when you're coming from a place of uncertainty. That would be a mistake. In
so don't sell just yet is what you're saying. But should you buy? I mean, is this an opportunity for those of us who are thinking about swooping in and getting some deals?
For those of us thinking about swooping in and getting some deals, all I can say is that the stock market right now is less expensive than it was a couple of days ago. Will it become more or less expensive? We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We'll get an idea today.
Okay.
I think a lot of people are shoving money in their mattress right now. That's what they're doing.
It's tempting. Yes. Keep that long-term perspective. That's the most critical thing of all.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Richard Bregman, obviously, thank you for coming in. We'll continue to keep a watch in the next hour with Cheddar's TV. Jill Wagner, live from the stock exchange there as well.